Hello and welcome to another Solana tutorial. Today we're going to talk about Rust toolchains. Yes, because that's a thing that has annoyed me in the past and I constantly struggle with it and I haven't figured it out yet. So today is the day where we're actually gonna figure it out. Or if we don't manage to figure it out within an hour, then I might give up and pretend this never happened. But if you see this video, then I figured it out! Or at least I made progress on understanding how Rust toolchains work, who puts in the Solana toolchain, and how the hell I can update that. See, here's the thing. When you write a Solana program, you need the Solana program Rust SDK. You know, let me just show you what I mean. This is probably easier. Let's say you write a Solana program. So you create a new Rust library with cargo init, and we want a library, okay? And then you want to add Solana program, and then you write your program or whatever, and then you cargo build SBF this thing. Oh yeah, I also had that for some reason, that log file. This is also something that I want to figure out, but the only solution I had for now is to change version to 3. Anyway, you build it with version 3, and then you get this message. See, this is my problem. This is where I got stuck. Solana program in version 2.16, which is the one that we have here, that's the newest one apparently, cannot be built because it requires Rust compile 1.79 or newer, and my current version is 1.75. So either I need to upgrade that or downgrade that. And I tried everything here. I uninstalled everything, I reinstalled everything. I couldn't get it to work. And my solution in the end was to downgrade to a version 1.18 something. And then it worked, because then I could use that rustc version. But that's not satisfying, is it? In fact, it is pretty annoying. I encountered this issue last time when I made that video on verified builds, and I spent an hour on it without managing to fix it. If you want to see a condensed version of me struggling with that, feel free to watch this now. And otherwise, skip ahead to that timestamp. It's like 5 minutes or so of me struggle. If you want to see me struggle for 5 minutes, enjoy. Oh, my Rust compiler is in version 1.79. Hold on. I thought I was at 1.83. I'm still not getting those whole workspaces and stuff with Rust. This is still a mystery for me. Probably because my Solana CLI is not up to date, something. Because now we should get it from answer and not the Solana stuff anymore. Because the Solana install stuff is deprecated. Currently at 1.18.18. Whatevs. Let's install it from answer. Which is probably what I should have been doing like months ago. Still moving. It's like Tetris. The Tetris blocks. Anyway. Come on. I'm just bored. Oh, wow. There we go. Stable commit initialized. Ha! There we go. Now we have the Solana CLI in 2.0.19 with the Agave client. Wonderful. And if we now run this, hopefully. Oh, gotta install something else. Should have done this off screen. Well, good that I can cut. Good for you that I can cut. In real life, I still gotta wait. 5 minutes? Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I can't get blocked from this. I can do stuff in parallel. What else do we need to do? It's not really going so well for me. It's not as easy as Jonas says it is. Okay, there we go. Running into uninstalling toolchain Solana. Toolchain Solana uninstalled. Oh, great. Solana cannot be built because it requires rustc again. First of all, how do I update this rustc? Install toolchains. We have one Solana. And the active toolchain should be this. I don't know where that version is. Like, how can I update this one? Which Rust freaking version? Fuck's sake. I'll spend all my time on this again. Okay, let's do something stupid. Rust up default Solana. Now we're in version 1.75. This is my issue. And this one I can update. Hold on. With Rust up update. There we go. So that's how you do it. Now we're on a nightly. I don't like that. And I'm still on this version. No, fuck that. rustc is still in that version. How do I change that? Let's also kill the active releases. Fuck it. Just reinstall from scratch. One more time, damn it. We are on version, again, 2019. Let's run this one more time. And we still have the same issue. What the hell? This will uninstall all Rust toolchains and data. Yes, die. All of it. Go fucking die. I'm done with you, fuckers, and now install it again. Have you tried turning it off and on again? It's been an hour. Fucking hell. There we go, that looks good. How are we doing in terms of this? There we go, much better. It says nothing. Oh no, not better. Still the same. This is messed up. What the hell? Where do you get that from? Where is there still an active... What the hell? How is there still a Solana? Where does that even live? There we go. That does some forced install. Maybe that helps. We will see if that fixes it. Do it. Frickin' work. Just work. No, that also fixes check shit. How is that still here? Can I get that? I want to just remove that toolchain. How do you remove a toolchain? As soon as I run cargo build SPF, it gives me a Solana toolchain, which does not have the right Rust version. Okay, we're gonna download 1.18.17. It's gonna take 10 minutes. Holy fuck. Okay, there we go. 1.18.17 initialized. 1.18.17 cargo build. And also here I have the same fucking problem. You know what? Suck my fucking... You are version 3, believe me. Okay. Screw version 2. It's it's still so unstable. I can't get it to work. The dependencies are still so fucked there that I just can't get it to work. So 1.18 we use. Fine. But yeah, that's essentially what it comes down to, and I couldn't fix it. Anyway, so welcome back. So I didn't manage to find a solution for this yet, and I hope that I will today, because neither this nor this is something that I enjoy seeing. And I do want to be able to develop programs in version 2 point something. So the real issue here is my Rust versions. But see, the one thing that is important to understand from the beginning here is that my rustc version that I have installed locally is not the same that cargo build SPF uses. Because that guy uses, how did that go? Toolchains? Show. That thing uses the Solana toolchain. And I have no idea where that comes from. My active toolchain is this one. And then I have a 176. And then there's Solana. And I can say rust up use Solana. Nope, that's not what it says. Default. I can say rust up default Solana. Then my active toolchain is Solana. And that is the rustc 175 def. So when I here say rustc version, then it's this one. So I'd kind of like to find out, where does this Solana toolchain come from and how can I update it? Because that will hopefully fix that error with cargo build SPF. And since I got stuck, I did what every good Solana dev should do, check Solana Stack Exchange. And since I didn't find a satisfying answer, I posted a question myself. And I did get an answer. White Seal says, have you checked if your project has a Rust toolchain toml that's pinning the Rust version to a specific version? No, I don't have that. It's because of that toolchain that has this old Rust version that I don't know how to update it. And the Solana CLI ships with a Rust version of its own. Yes. And you can't change it. Okay. That's something I learned. So I cannot change that myself. It ships with the CLI. So I need to update my Solana client. And I thought that I did that. I don't think I even have Solana installed anymore. I wiped that, but I have Agave install. Yes. In version 1.18.17. Maybe that's already too low of a version. Maybe that's just my problem. Maybe I just need to update that to a version higher than 2. Let's check the Agave docs. I think that's what I did. Install the Solana CLI with Agave. Maybe I really installed an old version. But my Solana version, oh, it's 1.18.17? I thought I updated to 2. I think my problem is literally there. I just need to update this. So Agave install init version, what do I want to have? 2.16. Maybe it's really that simple and I was just too stupid to do it or too tired to understand that I'm not in a version 2. Let's see. Okay, 2.16 initialized. Now my Solana version is 2.16 with a client Agave and rust up show me my toolchains. This one is still 175, but let's try anyway. Cargo build SPF. Okay, we're downloading something. Probably now we're downloading the build tools. I don't know what we're downloading now, honestly. Damn it, there's still so much more that I need to understand. And it's okay not to understand everything already. Let's wait 10 minutes for this. So interesting though, is the stable release, what version is that? Here I have 1.17.5 from Solana Labs. I should update this as well. While we're here, let's update on Windows as well. Yes, more downloading. So the CLI is just 66 megabytes. Maybe the cargo build SPF is more than, and that's what it's downloading here at the moment. Now I also have 2.15 here on my Windows in the Agave client, not the Solana Labs client. But anyway, let's see once this thing built. I have legit no idea what I'm downloading here. Maybe a new rustc version, probably the entire Solana build tools. I'm imagining something like that. We will see. Well, we will probably not see, it doesn't tell. But we will see if it works then. Okay, and now comes the moment where we maybe see what we just downloaded. Or not. Maybe not. No, we ain't seeing anything. Okay, well that sucks. It seems to still be doing something, I guess. Give me some output, please. Probably is building whatever it downloaded, but it's not telling me what it downloaded. Oh, is that annoying. Hello. Hello. I guess we just keep waiting. Hey, there we go. So that's the normal what I'm used to. And we saw uninstalling toolchain Solana and toolchain Solana uninstalled. And then it probably added it again and then it compiles as usual, like it downloads all of the dependencies and then it will try to compile my program and fail because it's obviously not a Solana program. What do I have here? This is not a Solana program, is it? But that thing works. Now it can compile. Oh, it can even compile the program, but it will do literally nothing, I guess. And I don't have a deploy, but it built. It built all that shit. And that's okay. So, rust up show. My Solana default is now on 1.79.0 def. So not 75 anymore, but 79. And that was the minimum version that we required, right? So that was updated with an Agave update, the Agave CLI. So the important thing to take away here is the Rust version that is used when you run cargo build SPF comes from this Solana toolchain, which comes from the Solana CLI tools. And for some reason, I think when I updated it last time, I updated to an old version. Or I installed an old version. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what does this do? Now that it's working, might as well break it again. Yes, please download that. At least that downloads faster than whatever it downloaded from the cargo build SPF. Because for now we're in Solana 2.16 with Agave client. And the stable install release is which version? Version 2.0.21. But even that one, it's a version 2. So even with this one, cargo build SPF should work, even though it might now also... No, it does not. Huh. Because now my rustc, interesting. So that was my issue. Even in the stable version of the Solana CLI, whatever answer tagged as stable, which, seems to be 2021, the rustc version of that toolchain is still 175, which is not sufficient for the newest program. But then if I had 2016 here, then it should be sufficient, right? No, you would think so. Wait, but it didn't take that. Hold on. Let me just cargo build. It's still taking 216. Cargo update. There we go. Now build. Why are you still taking 216? Even though I have 2016, maybe because the lock says it. You know what? Lock. Go die. Try now. Now it writes it in version 3. Okay, that's a bit weird. And I think I still don't understand some things. Because why is it taking 216? How do I update this? Cargo add Solana program in version 2016. That it changes that, but here it still says, what if I cargo clean, whatever, build SPF? Nope, still for some reason tries to find that. Okay, so I still don't get everything here. Solana program in the cargo lock, it still says it in 216. Why does it not update the cargo lock? Go to hell again. Still, how do you, why? Cargo update. What did I want? 2016. Precisely that one. Okay, I think now I changed it. Now, yeah. Now it works that I can build it. So apparently what it writes here is not actually super accurate. It's now this one. So the lock and the toml file don't seem to be properly synced. It just writes those dependencies, but really keeps the actual libraries it has in the lock. So yeah, that's another thing that we need to take care about. But yeah, then with our current version of 2021, we can still compile this thing. We only need a newer version if we go to 1.6 or something. Because then here, apparently, if I change that, then it does update the lock. Now it is 116. This is weird. And if I change it back to 0.15, then it doesn't change it back here. So it just changes if I go up in version and not if I go down. Somebody gotta understand that. Nah, whatever. It's fine. We are in 1.6 now. And then I need the higher rustc version. And that I only get by actually updating the Agave client higher than what is apparently the stable version. Because here they also promote 2.15. We have stable, beta, and edge. Ah, okay. So 2.15 is actually a testnet release. Not recommended for mainnet beta. Let's check releases actually. That's a testnet and devnet release. Not recommended for mainnet beta. Oh, that's interesting though. That's also good to know because when we just say cargo add Solana program, it will take the highest version that it finds apparently. Because with a cargo, if I don't specify any precise version, then it will take the newest one. But actually the newest one, those are testnet and devnet releases. So actually, they're not recommended for mainnet beta. So if you develop something for mainnet, you don't even want to use those versions yet. And maybe never, who knows? Maybe they never go to mainnet. So actually, the latest stable release for mainnet is 2020. And what did we install? 2021 actually. I don't even find that here in the releases, the 21. Another older release for mainnet. So yeah, okay, cool. But we learned some stuff here. That's cool. It's not all just us failing. I probably want to use the CLI that is stable for mainnet because I want to interact with mainnet mainly. So what I would recommend is that you install the CLI tools in stable and then also work in a version that is supported by your CLI tools. like this. And then gotta once again update to the precise version that you want. No matching package in version 20. Fail to select a version for the requirement. Ah, okay, hold on. So that dependency, I'm still learning stuff here. That dependency that I specify here basically says it's the minimum version. That's why it automatically goes up but not down, because it's the minimum version, so it needs to increase. If I go down, if I go from here to here, then it doesn't need to automatically update. But if I had this one installed and then I went to this one, then it does need to update because that's now the new minimal version. Anyway, so let's specify the minimum as 0.20 then. And then I need to save this. Then it works. So here we're specifying the minimal version, not the precise version, the minimal version. So actually that's what it should say, right? We know, does it accept that? If I were to want to update it to 1.6, that would work. But if I had exactly that, then that would not work. Okay, perfect. So it is the same convention as with TypeScript that we're used to. Say a higher version, that's the default. If I specify nothing, then it's a higher version than this, then that's the minimal. But I can pin it to exactly that version, then it will use exactly that. Okay, learning more about dependencies in Rust programs. Cool. So if I have exactly that, I should also be able to build it. Yes, nice. Because now I have the appropriate rustc version. Cool. Yeah, I'm happier about this than I thought. I was like, oh, I just messed something up and I don't learn anything here, but I do learn something here. I like it. And if it's just how to specify the exact versions. But that's nice. We can specify the exact versions. And basically the thing to take away is, if you have a version of Solana program here, make sure that your Agave CLI tools are also in that version or above, I guess. Because otherwise you might be running into issues. Like so. Then we run into this issue because our rustc is not in a high enough version for this particular Solana program version. But actually we don't want to use this one because that's not even stable for mainnet. This is one of the releases for testnet. So actually I wouldn't use it. I would go back to this version. Yeah, nice. But it's interesting that this one lets me install a beta release, whereas this one lets me install the stable release. But yeah, cool. I learned something. And it's exactly an hour. Nice. We can now build again. Isn't that cool? Because we have the right versions of this dependency and our Solana CLI tools. Nailed it. Well done. I hope you learned something as well. I hope that now I won't run into issues with the Rust toolchains anymore, and I will understand that I just need to update my Solana CLI with Agave install update or specify the exact version that I want. And it's also really interesting to know which version of the Solana program crate I should actually be using, because per default I think it gets the newest one, which might not even be live on mainnet yet. So be aware of that as well. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. And that's a short, quick, sweet little video for you. Here's some other longer videos for you to watch, because I like to make long videos. And then you can subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Nice, we learned something. I enjoy this, because that will make my Solana programming much easier if I have a good understanding of how all the tools work. And you just gotta figure it out once, and then you know that the Rust version actually ships with the CLI tools. So thank you. This is the correct answer. I was just not having the right one. Thanks for your answer, White Seal.